we really didn't know sometimes if he was gonna come through.
When was Zach first diagnosed with Lyme?
I think he was 7 when he got diagnosed. He played baseball, he went to school. He was just a really good kid, and just absolutely loved baseball and music. My husband and I kind of always knew that he needed to be tested.
What was the process like for getting him diagnosed?
Ended up in the hospital one time with like really bad, like high fever, chills. They said his blood work was kind of a mess. I one day took him with me to my doctor's appointment, and he was CDC positive for Lyme.
How did Zach's life change after the diagnosis?
He responded well, like the first year. That next summer, got real sick again. He got tested for some co-infections, and he ended up having babesia. It was a battle for him. He was like very, very ill. It's really, really, really hard to watch your kid go through it.
How did it affect him emotionally?
He handled it really well. He handled it better than I do. I wouldn't say he withdrew. It was just he couldn't function. It was like majority of the time he was in a lot of pain.
How did you and your husband handle Zach's sickness?
I feel blessed because my husband, he still comes home every day. There are times where, because I had nurses for me coming in, because I had a PICC line and blah, blah, blah. And I also had other issues that they were trying to address and fix, but I couldn't concentrate because my focus was I wanted Zach to be well. I dealt with mine how I had to deal with mine to get Zach through.
What resources do you wish had been more readily available to Zach?
At the time, the Smile Box. I think the reason why I latched so hard onto the Smile Boxes is because watching him, we didn't really have anybody that understood. For a kid especially, I think if they, to be able to connect with other kids that have it, I think that would probably be the number one thing.
How did your family handle the financial burden of having Lyme?
The doctors were expensive, and not being able to work myself put, a lot more pressure on Tony, but we just made do. We just became accustomed to giving up things.
What was the most unexpected part of this journey for you?
Judgment and questioning of, because you go on, you look up Lyme disease and you see 4 weeks antibiotics and then you're cured. I mean, anybody that doesn't have it is going to look at that and go, what's their problem?
What advice would you give to another parent whose child has Lyme?
If you're the parent and you do not have Lyme disease or any of the co-infections, listen to your child. They need you. They need the parent. They need the parent to believe them, because there's going to be a lot of people that don't believe them.
How can people best support the Lyme community?
Research beyond the what is Lyme disease? It's a 4-week course of antibiotic treatment and then you're well. Research beyond that. Just start believing the people in your lives that have it.